Cradilly, the one game we're trying to use Raikou and we fight Cradilly. How do I even fight that thing? Holy crap. Alright. Really cool looking team. I wonder if they're going to be going for like minimized strats. That's fine. They have one rapid spin user. I don't think Dragonite gets defog. So if I can like check the Tentacruel, we're in a good spot. Gliscor is good here. Cresselia can win this whole matchup. So that's great. I just have to watch out for like Destiny Von Driftblim. Suicune might be an issue if it's still pressure. But like Cresselia can actually like mess this guy up. Yeah, I liked Wolf's team in that regional. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a very, really cool team. Because you still have to, it forces you to respect things like Groudon Zard, but then like also respect like Incin Lunala, and the things that beat those two things are vastly different. While still having like a Gastro for like your Ogre matchup in both situations. Really, really, really cool team. Alright, Drifblim, this is fine. I think this is absolutely fine. What do we go to when they bring out the Tentacruel? I think that's the big question. I think you have to go to Blissey and hope it's not physical Tenta. That's probably our best bet. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock. I think I can get away with it. Yeah, Thunder Wave's okay. That's fine. It's a unique... I was gonna say Wisp would also be bad, but like I'm actually fine being Paras as opposed to like being Wisped. I think I'm gonna actually go for a Drill Peck. Do I want a Drill Peck here? No, I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind. You might switch in your Tenta. Tailwind. Whoa, Tailwind in singles is weird. That's sick. They just set up a Tailwind and I'm like, bro, look at the speed control on that guy. The worst thing for me to actually fight too. Wow, that sucks. Alright, so we don't know anything about this thing. Usually these guys are built with Scarf or Orb. So like, we could switch to Gliscor, right, to block like a potential electric attack. Or they could switch in Gliscor and they can go for an ice attack. We can switch into Raikou to block an electric attack. If they go for Ice Punch, it's a 2-shot. That's sad. Realistically, I think Cresselia is our best option because it can switch in on most of those moves and heal out with Moonlight. So Cresselia is the right option. I want to see if they're going for Ice Punch, going for Reeds. So see. Yeah, Calyrex is good. Cross Chop. That's fine. I thought we were going to go to Blissey. Cool. And we see Orb. There's also a slight... And also Cross Chop's a move that you wouldn't see unless it was on like a... I'm not going to say like a 4 move slot, but like a choice set would have a Cross Chop. Versus like other sets, you might see like one status move or something. You're going to see like the EQ, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Cross Chop's on there when they're choiced usually. Or Expert Belt. So they still could be something weird. Do I want to Calm Mind here or just Psychic? I think I will actually just Calm Mind. I don't see an issue with this. Yeah, so you're going to switch. Is it Drifblim time? Is this Cradilly? All right, this is fine. I think Psychic's a 2-shot. So I'll go for that. I don't want to waste my Psychic PP because I'm going to kind of need it versus that Suicune if they have pressure. But Cresselia's in a great spot here. And just because Cresselia's a legendary does not mean it's like a uber or like a super busted Pokemon. It's actually UU. It's not even an OU Pokemon. But let's see. Yeah, Psychic should be a 2-shot after the +1. So we'll let them get the Rapid Spin off. And then that's fine. Because we can just reapply rocks. We have 2 Rock Setters on this team. So we are fine here. And I don't think we need to set up much more. I'd rather get this good damage to make it so they can't switch in on things. We don't, like if we would have Calm Minded there and took the Rapid Spin, then they need to switch away to something else. And like, I'd much rather get that much damage on Tentacruel and make it so they can't just switch that guy in to mitigate damage anymore. So Tailwind's gone, and I'm going to Psychic again. The only thing I have to really worry about is that Drifblim. If they want to bring that Drifblim in, I really don't want to get Thunder Waved. I don't want to get Thunder Waved. See, there's the Suicune right there, yeah. Suicune's a big issue, but the fact that we're already at +1 means we're probably going to be okay. They're not lefties. What? And they're not pressure. Do I Calm Mind here? I don't care if I get burned, because actually I'd rather be burned than anything. I'll Calm Mind. I want to see if you roar. Such a weird way to look at this, but like, we'll see. I don't care about Scald or Ice Beam or anything like that. Like, Calm Mind or Roar. Like, yeah, there's a Roar. See, it's almost like I played the game. Like, I could have went for a second Psychic there and double dipped, but I was like, you know, this is fine. Raikou, great Pokemon to switch in with here. I sub here for sure. I would probably sub. Yeah, I think sub is the right play, because you're either switching to... You're probably going to switch in your Electivire, right? I guess I could just Calm Mind. I think I'm going to sub, because like I think your Electivire might be Scarfed. And I don't want to go for a Thunder attack and give you like a speed boost. But then also, we don't want to Calm Mind until we know what that Electivire's item is. Because like in this situation of like, let's say I just went for Calm Mind, and then like next turn I would go for like a Scald or something and have my +1, but if they're Scarfed, they'd be able to outspeed me and just EQ me and we'd be dead. So in this situation, we're able to scout for Scarf a lot easier. Remember, we also think that it is Scarfed because we saw that 4th really, really high damaging move in Cross Chop. So I'm thinking this guy's Scarfed, but because we also saw no Life Orb. Could still be Expert Belt, I guess, or Sashed. But how he played it, taking the rocks damage, or he didn't take the rocks. He got switching off Whirlwind, so maybe he's Sashed. It's fine. Either way, Scald's the right play instead of Calm Mind here, just because we're able to gather more info. It looks like he's not Scarfed, so this should be a 2-shot. Maybe not. Wow, very bulky, very bulky. Wow. Show me. Oh, we got the burn. Sick. So it is a 2-shot. And Fire Punch. So no EQ on this guy. How did you get Pressure? I thought all the BSP legendaries have hidden ability. Pokemon Bank is out, so you can transfer your Pokemon from other games, which is what I did. I'm going to start Calm Minding. Actually, is there a reason to Calm Mind? Because you're just going to switch in your Credilli. That's fine. I will actually still Calm Mind. I don't think Credilli can actually break my sub, unless if I don't give it a plus, like especially if I have Calm Minds. Because it's probably like a Leech Seed set on the Credilli. Yep. He's switching to try and get a strong Drain boost. I'm not going to give it to him. Dragonite. Bro, okay. Gotta go nuts with that. No rocks damage here, so your Dragonite's pretty set here. We're going to go for 1 Scald to break the multi-scale. And then just Thunderbolt out. I'm going to try that, because Scald also has a 30% chance to burn. The fact that he was going to switch that thing on a Scald also scares me, but it is fine. I also think we could just do more... actually, let's think about that. Multi-scale cuts the damage in half and it was neutral. I think I might actually need the Thunderbolt to get the KO, even after breaking the multi-scales, because we need to do about 20% right now. We need to do about 20%. That's about what we need to do. There's the DD. So we still have our sub. That's the thing that's really good about this. We still have the advantage. This next Thunderbolt's going to hit really hard. We don't know if they're lefties. Another thing, if I would have Scald there, which is resisted, if we didn't do enough to break the lefties, they could lefty out. He's probably Lum, so that's another reason why Scald doesn't really matter. So we just Thunderbolt out here. You might not even have enough speed to be faster than me, depending on how much investment you have. See? Told ya. That's fine. So even if you like EQ here, it's unique. Was that a Custat? Defense. Huh. Weird. He still didn't break the sub. He can go for an E-speed here. Well, I think he thought we were just gonna trade Calm Minds, and I don't need to trade Calm Minds with you. I could think about Scalding to catch the Electivire, but like I'm actually just not afraid of the Electivire anymore because we burned it. So like, it's fine if you want to switch your Electivire in here. You will eventually lose that drag. Oh, Roost. Okay. This is still gonna do a lot. Like this doesn't help you out as much as you think. Because now that I know that's your set, I'm just going to stick Scalds onto you. You still don't even get your multi-scale back. Because you can Roost out as much as you want. But like, I'll burn you now that you're not Lum. I still have Crest to go to. 1 Ice Beam just melts this guy in half. We still have a Sash Lucario. We're okay. I'd like to get another burn though. Let's go! 2 burns? Yo! That's sick. Alright. The moment he tries to break the sub, we get the KO. Yeah, battle's canceled. Scoops up! This team's busted. Big busted. We do be loving to see that. All right, so they have an Uber on this team, Gengar. This is gonna be really hard. This is gonna be like super hard. They have 2 spinners, a defogger, and an Uber. How's Iceland? Is absolutely amazing. Let's see, we don't actually need to get up like hazards early. It's like not important. We need to get our Toxicroak active so we can always have a free switch on the Breloom. If we can do that, we're in a great spot. I actually think you just lead Raikou, because the only thing that Rotoms can do versus Raikou is... Well, I guess they could Trick, but that's weird. They have to Hydro you. And if you have to Hydro, like, I can just switch to Blissey or Crest of Wall you. If you're Scarfed Rotom, like a Scarf Trick set. So I think we actually just lead Raikou here. It's very predictable to lead Raikou. Raikou's a good mon versus their team if used perfectly. It's going to be hard to use Raikou versus this. Because, like, Breloom's a pretty good check. But we'll see. Rotom. Alright, so you can Volt Switch, Hydro. It doesn't really get you, though. It doesn't really get you anything. Like, Hydro Pump's not as much damage as you think. And if you like, were to go for that and switch in your Gliscor and get it burned, that's game. Like, you Volt Switch me, right? So, like, this, you should just be using, like, a Hydro Pump. And if I can see you Hydro Pump, then I can just switch to Blissey next turn. And then I can set Stealth Rocks, and then just force you to bring your spinners. I bring out things to pin, we're in a good spot. So, let's just go for the Scald then. And hopefully they switch in Gliscor. Oh, we're faster than them. This completely changes things. Like, I have no clue why they're... Why would you lead Rotom? Oh, we got a burn. That's sick, too. I'll take that. Trick. Oh, what are you giving me, bro? Are you giving me some specs? Oh. Flame Orb. Ha! He took my leftovers and gave me a Flame Orb, but, like, that's fine. This is so fine. Yeah, we do not care. Alright, so you can go for a Hydro Pump here or a Volt Switch. I don't want to sub since I'm burned. I'll go for the Thunderbolt once. I don't think you're switching Gliscor on the Scalding Raikou. And then next turn you might, and then that's when I'll Scald next turn. Because it would counteract with the Hydro. There it is. Why wouldn't he save that for a physical attacker? Yeah, that's the question. He probably thought I was going to Volt Switch into my Lucario or something. Yeah, I don't think he should have blew that. He probably also wanted to... Like, if I would have subbed, that would have been sick. Yeah, we can actually... Like, in this situation, I think that you're correct to just, like, fodder the Raikou. For the most part, just to keep him honest and try and punish. So, like, if you want to switch in your Gliscor here... Nope, guess not. I'm trying to catch a Gliscor. Can you hit another Hydro? That's right, awesome. So yeah, we use Scald again. If you want to switch in something, that's up to you. We should be able to KO from there. What is up? Yo, how was the regional? You're making quite a name for yourself as the photographer of all the regionals. You should actually message TPCI, see if you can get hooked up with a job for it. So Rotom goes down. Sick. Sick. So Rotom down is actually really big. I knew it was a trick set. I was surprised to see it wasn't a Scarf set. So what do they bring in here? They see that we're Scalding, so they shouldn't bring in Gliscor. If you bring in something weird, like Starmie and Gengar are both slower than Raikou, so we can just do stuff. Like we outspeed. You don't want to bring in the Fortress because you'll get your Sturdy proc. Like I can just hit this. Starmie's a 115, Raikou's a 120. So unless you're like Scarf Starmie, you get a free switch into your Gliscor this way to activate your Toxicroak, but that's not that much. Oh, you did not go to New Jersey. Oh, my bad. Are you Scarfed? What the hell? What move was that? You tried to contact Top Cut events to let me go New Jersey with a media pass. Oof, never lucky. All right, what did he use? What move was that? What did we get hit with? I didn't even see it. There's no reason to send out a Spinner right now. There's no reason to send out a Crest yet. Brine, okay. Yeah, he's totally Scarfed then. Like, super Scarfed. Right, Starmie's a 115, right? It's not a 120? Wait, Raikou's a 115. Raikou's not a 120. Crap, that was a speed type probably then. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he mixes it up here. Or if they switch to, like, Fortress. Fortress switch would not bother me as much as you think. I forgot, Raikou's not a 120. I thought Raikou was 120. He's just still brining, that's fine. Not gonna be enough. Okay, so that's why there's two Spinners there. So you want to come in with the Fortress here. So we want to try and break the Fortresses Sturdy with the rocks, and then immediately bring it out, and then have them bring in something like a Gliscor, I would say. Staying in with Brine, wow. Brine does double damage for under half, and I'm not going to have to eat that with the Skarm. Skarm's great versus, like, things like Gliscor. So we're just going to get a free switch to our Gliscor, which we actually needed to get. We could think about going... Oh, they could knock off us here. I'll stay in and get knock off. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Oh, they're just going to defog. They're going to defog. There's no way you knock off here. If you knock off my Toxscorp, though, I might lose. Because I need this to stop your Breloom. Otherwise, you can just sleep everything. You should just be using defog. I conditioned you into doing that by setting up rocks. Crap! That's so bad for me. Fuck. Alright. Should have stayed in. I should have stayed in. Roosted. It's alright. It's okay. We'll just come up with Crest and start trying to set up. That's bad, though. Scarf Starmie. Okay, have to come with Cress. Ice Beam might one-shot. Doesn't one-shot from here. He's probably going to stay in and go for a knockoff. I don't know if he's faster than me or not, though. That's the question. I'm going to Calm Mind. The thing that sucks is they have a Gengar, which, like, the main reason why Cresselia works in this format is because Gengar's not in the format. You know? It's super annoying. Like, Gengar shouldn't be here. It's banned, you know? So let's see. How are we going to get out of this? I should have switched back to my Gliscor and gotten poisoned. That would have been fucking sick. I thought they were just going to knock off. So they just don't have... I don't think they have Defog. They probably have U-Turn and EQ. They might even have rocks on this thing. They're definitely going to knock off me here. And I'd be down to trade, like, most of my Cress's value for a Gliscor at this point. Because also now you can't sleep me. So, like, as lame as this is, as much as we are on a timer, this is nice. It's probably Hex Gengar. Yeah, Gengar's banned, you know? Knockoff's fine. It's absolutely fine. As long as I kill this Gliscor, it's fine. Sick. Alright, so you can bring up Breloom, and I'll KO it, or I'll at least clock a Sash. No, wait, you never Rapid... Yeah, you did Rapid Spin. So yeah, I could at least clock Sash, and then Revenge KO with Lucario. Again, Lucario would normally be great if Gengar didn't exist, you know? It's like Gengar is kind of dumb. At least I have a Blissey Fortress now. Okay. It's a spinner. Do I, like, care? I can't use this thing for anything else. I'm just gonna stay in and just Psychic out. And then eventually just bring in my Defogger. And Defog when... You know, I want to break... I also really want to break the Sturdy even further. Yeah, I guess I still do have Rocks, though. Yeah, Rapid Spin's fine. Absolutely fine. You could hard switch in your Starmie now if you want. That's fine with me. The Fortress is now low enough to Lucario can trade with it. You can put up as many hazards as you want to bring on my Gliscor and we'll defog them out. We just want to get this guy low. Because Fortress doesn't have like health restoration options other than rest. So like you're kind of pinned on what you can switch in here. You can try and switch the Starmie in. But I think you're probably just better off staying in the Fortress and eventually walling out my Cress. If I get a Spit F drop, that's huge, by the way. There it is. Yeah, Spikes are also kind of fine. Obviously, Lucario takes Spikes and it breaks my Sash, but the rest of my... There's only, like, 2 Mons on my whole team that aren't in the air. And that's Lucario and Raikou, and Raikou's already down. So, like, most of my Mons aren't really affected by this. Yeah, we could save this thing and switch. I think I will, right? Let me think about that. You're probably switching to Starmie here, right? I'm actually just going to hit the Starmie and then have Lucario finish it off. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with this too. Yeah, that's sick. Crit Lama. Alright, so we get ticked out. We actually, I'm happy that it used, Rapid Spin. I want it to be faster than my Gliscor if possible. So we're gonna bring out Gliscor. We'll click the defog. See what they're gonna do. As long as we save Blissey, we should be able to beat a Gengar. But like Nasty Plot Focus Blast does a lot. You don't have anything that can switch in on this anymore. But I'm still gonna defog. No, you know what? No, I'm not. I'll EQ. It's fine. Yeah, that's okay. We don't need to preserve Lucario's Sash. At the cost of any more damage on our Gliscor, this is conditioning them into bringing in Starmie. And then we get a free switch into Blissey, and then we just set up our own rocks and we start trading. Yep. So I know that you have that big Breloom that you want to bust out. And I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. Congrats on the engagement. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ice Beam, can you not freeze me, please? Please? Thank you. Awesome, dude. So we should get our spikes back up. Since your only other spinners left is your Starmie. Could just toss. Like a Thunder Wave. Expecting a Realm Switch in? That'd be actually savage. All rocks. This might lose me the game, but I think it's the right way to do it. Yeah, he's just gonna stay in. That's cool. I'll take free rocks. Now, let me think about this. Breloom, Gengar, and Starmie. There's a Sash on at least one of those, I think. We don't know if the Breloom is Sashed or Toxic Orb. And we don't know if the Gengar is Sash, Specs, anything else weird. Maybe Orb. I'm gonna Thunder Wave here. I know you're not supposed to Thunder Wave Starmie so they switch out, but like, if the Starmie's just gonna stay in, I can Sopple for free next turn. If you try and switch in the Breloom, this punishes, and I can't realistically punish a sub Gengar. So I'd like to get this up now. And I don't care that he's Ice Beaming. It shouldn't matter. So now they'll switch to get the Natural Cure probably, and on that switch, I'll get my Soft Boiled up. Like, I do not mind just grinding out a Starmie. I realistically don't. I don't have to Soft Boiled yet. I'm gonna Thunder Wave again. It is Choice Scarf. Yeah, it is. How was Ice Sun was perfect. I'm actually gonna Thunder Wave again. I think you're gonna switch to get your Natural Cure. And I'd love to Thunder Wave either of those. Glad to hear the triple well went perfect. Thank you. Watch this. If they just want to stay in here, like, that's actually really, really fine. Because they can't win in this situation unless they freeze me. Like, we restore almost as much with leftovers as they deal. And they're in a situation where they're going to have to let one of their Mons get paralyzed. Remember, I also have 4 and they have 3. So, like, they also have a little bit of the timer going on them. So, like, they're going to have to get something paralyzed. Yep. Crit, never lucky. Oh, crit freeze! Ah! All right, they know that now I'm pinned, right? Fuck my life. That sucks. Oh my god, that was ass. I have to switch now. I have to. I can't just stay in. Breloom would just rinse me. Yeah, you're gonna come in with your Breloom now. This is such a bad spot. Alright, I'm fine with that. That's okay. This shouldn't be able to kill me. I don't think Gengar can OHKO Lucario without Focus Blast. And the fact that I'm like, I thought with my Blissey, now I'm fine. Shadow Ball shouldn't kill me unless it's Specs. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Focus miss! Yes! Yo, let's go, Lucario! Let's go! Dude, he had it. He busted out the uber focus miss Gengar. Whew. Alright, all we gotta do is not throw versus Breloom and I'm probably alright. What's the right move here? Gliscor can wall it. Skarm's good against it. I don't know if Mach Punch kills my Lucario. But I think that you actually use Meteor Mash, or Close Combat, sorry. I think you Close Combat over Extreme Speed, because if they get the sub up or a Spore, you lose. Not lose, but I think you're fine. Yeah, I don't think we die to Mach. Go for it. Oh god. That's a lot. God, did we just fucking lose to a Brelum now? No way. Maybe I should have used the E-Speed. Because they're going to put this guy to sleep. I think we're still fine. I don't know if you can actually break a Gliscor unless you have Swords Dance. I think he might be banded. No, he's not banded. Just Technician. Congrats on the big proposal! Yo, thank you. Only 2 times we take those. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a decent amount. Why didn't he Spore? As long as it doesn't have Swords Dance, we're fine. Like, we are just fine if they don't, as long as it doesn't have Swords Dance. Okay. Yeah, we can just chill. I think we'll be alright. I wish that, this game would have been over if I had my, Toxic Orb. But it's fine. I'm gonna U-turn here and go into the Skarm. Yep. We get in Skarm for free. How many is this gonna hit? Last one hit for 2. 3. Ow. 4. Can you freaking not? Can you not? 4. Okay. Still bad. I don't know if Force Palm kills my, I do not know if Force Palm kills my Skarm. But I'm not trying to time this guy. I'm trying to just play the game. You know? We're just trying to play games. Get leftovers tick by U-turning instead of hard switching in. So I don't think we die here. I should have just E-Speed with Lucario. You guys are right. Everyone's thinking that. We're Drill Peck. If you go into the, yeah, Force Palm's your one shot. Skarm! No! Para! Yo, Drill Peck! Para's not a factor for me. We do be taking these. Yes, please. You're gonna lock yourself into Brine, and I don't think that matters. Blissey? How low is Blissey? It actually does matter. This thing's still at full. Alright, Blissey's not a half yet. Alright, we're good. So we just gotta soft build out of Brine range, and then we win. Awesome. Scarf Starmie, though. Not bad. Freaking crit froze my Blissey. Never lucky. And then we one-shotted his Gengar after the Focus Blast miss. That was nuts. Oh, no, we are at half! I forgot. Yeah, lots of spikes. Let's see if this kills me. If he crits me, I'm dead. Oh, it's canceled. Okay. Fine. Don't Brine then. I'll win. I win! Yo, we take those! Crit Brine would have won you the game, bro. Right, you, bro. Okay. Speaking of bro, there's a Slowbro on that team. And a Donphan. Donphan's really cool. I need to save Gliscor in the back. Gliscor's actually super important. I think you Weed Skarm, Condition, and then pivot to Gliscor against like Raichus and stuff like that. Skarm's actually really important to fight Donphan with. Because I can go for a... Like, if you ever want to roar me, or like do anything like that, I get to use a move first. So I would do Drill Peck to break your Sturdy, and then you would set rocks, and then I'd set rocks and you'd roar, right? And then, yeah, whatever comes in might get its Sash broke like my Lucario, but realistically, I get free rocks and your Sturdy broken out of it. Hopefully. And then, like, if I come in with, like, Raikou or something, your Sash is already broken, I can just go for a Scald. Or not Sash, but your Sturdy is already broken, I can just go for a Scald. So it's a cool situation to be in. And another cool thing about leading Skarm is if they lead with something like either, you see this Magus right here, we can go to Blissey. If they would have led with either the Electric attackers, we go to Gliscor. Very, very good defensive core here. We also could just stay in, probably. Worst case scenario, sub? It does get Mystical Fire. I'll respect Mystical Fire for now and go right to Bliss. If you have something like a Wisp, another cool thing about going to Bliss here is like Natural Cure. So it's really, really safe to just go to Blissey versus this thing every single time. Not that we can do anything against them, but yeah, we're fine. You're back, let's go. Let's go. Hopefully your EV tournament went well. We're gonna set, we don't want to T-Wig because they have so many electric types. We'll just get our rocks up. Force the Donphan in. Wisp is completely fine. Now, we want to come in with something that can punish Donphan, because you know they're gonna go to it to get rid of the rocks. Your EV's on Tuesday. Oh, good luck, good luck. I could actually go for like a Seismitoss here to punish the Donphan. Donphan and Blissey, like Blissey does pretty well against it, believe it or not. But I think I'm just gonna go to no. I don't want to get that broken. I don't want to get that I think going to Cress is fine. Cress is a really good pin versus Donphan. And I get a free comment out of it. You rapid spin, and then I one-shot you with stuff. Perfect. So I get to cure myself because Natural Cure. Is there any reason to run Chansey or Blissey? There's no Eviolite in this game, so not in this game. Alright, so they're back up at full. Let's think about what I want to do here. I'm just going to open up with the Ice Beam. I know that you're going to get stuff out, but I want to put you always out of that Sturdy range. And also, 10% chance freeze. That's +1 sometimes lucky. Never lucky. There's the rocks. Oh, you're not even getting rid of me yet. That's fine. We have a Depog user. So let's think about this. Can I just win this game with Cress? Realistically? I know you have Roar. That's why I want to get rid of this thing first. I'm just going to Ice Beam again. The lower I put this thing, the better. I don't care if it knockoffs. I don't care if it uses Roar. You can't Earthquake me. You can do Ice Shard me, bro. Like, Rapid Spin, yeah, go nuts. Absolutely fine. I love Donphan, yeah. I remember me and Pokey and both were so happy to bring Donphan back. Again, one crit, one freeze here. I think that we're in a good spot. We don't even need to show that we're Calm Mind yet. Because, like, we can't realistically fight Slowbro anyways. So it's not like setting up with all-in on Cress is, like, the right play. That thing's now within range for Raikou to KO with a Scald. Especially if we get one more Ice Beam. If we see the Slowbro, we might just go straight to the Raikou, but I don't know. It's also within range for like Blissey to come in and KO with 2 Seismic Tosses if it tries to switch in on a toss. Miss Magus, yo, we take those. We'll just go right back to the Blissey, reset our rocks, and just do the same type of thing over again. I'd love a freeze. And we get to see lefties on Miss Magus. If it's not showing lefties, it's telling us it's sashed, and it's telling us it's sashed because it was the lead, so it's obviously a sash set. So we can just switch back to the Bliss. We'll take rocks damage here, but that's fine. I want to see if they're Wisping. Nasty Pop. It's okay. I can't realistically fight this thing with Blissey very well, but I can't put my rocks back up, and I guess I have to respect their ability to have, like... Actually, let me think about that. You don't have Sub. You should Wisp, you should Plot, which means you have probably Shadow Ball and a weaker move, which means I don't care if you're at +6, because you'll never break the Blissey. So I'm going to put my rocks back up. Yep, that's fine. Now, I can't, like I said, I can't hit this thing with my Blissey. But the fact that, like, I'm not floundering and switching around and thinking that I have to do something is probably making him more flustered. He's like, why is this guy so confident? Why isn't he switching? You know? I haven't even shown Seismitoss yet. I've just shown, like, rocks and stuff. And so this is where we finally Thunder Wave. If you want to switch a Donphan, cool. I didn't lose the game to a setup Miss Magus. And you took more rocks damage on stuff. There's a Mystical Fire. Again, it's completely fine. It'd be more out of control if they were going to get... They could have already been at +6, you know? I needed to hit that. That was really important. Because now they know about it, right? Now they know that I have that. And they can just switch a Donphan, but it is... I also wanted them to do that too, so it's fine. You can switch a Donphan, go for it. Yep. I wish I hit that. That would have made the rest of the game so much easier. It's fine. Recently in a video, you asked about rebranding with a new avatar. Why not brand yourself with more more offensively with Never Lucky. Because that's not my catchphrase. I didn't make that. It's from a streamer named Kriparian. He's the original Never Lucky. Yeah, we outspeed Donphan too, so like you can use Rapid Spin here and then outspeed and go for an Earthquake or something. But I'm switching to my Gliscor next turn probably. And then I'll defog. So it's a free switch to Gliscor here. And I think we're okay. I'm getting kind of low on Blissey health, realistically. Just because it's getting... I really wish I just hit that Thunder Wave. I think Plus was a really cool option, yeah. Yeah, it's Gliscor time. It's finally time to bust out the Gliscor. I mean, they might have Ice Shard. I doubt it. Ooh, the doubles. Not double swap, but like the swap. Surprising swap there. Maybe they didn't realize they had a +1 boost. Bro, this is not the swap for you, though. Have you ever heard of a Gliscor? Congrats on the engagement. How was the trip? Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. I had just the best time ever. Iceland's amazing. You might have Surf. You might. That's fine. I'm gonna U-turn. Actually, I'll go for the defog. I'll go for the defog. See what you got. I want a U-turn to keep up the tempo, but I think I need to get my defog up right now because that Donphan's now low enough to where I can kill it with anything. But yeah, Iceland was amazing. It was wonderful. The place we took the engagement shoot, that super like cool black metal church thing was awesome. It was very, very good. Everyone should go to Iceland. Yeah, you gotta switch that out. I'm a Gliscor. Okay, it's free defog. I should still be faster than this guy, so I should be able to U-turn against it. Just Mustard. That's a sick name. I like Mustard. One thing that Iceland's actually famous for is its hot dogs, and they have like special types of mustard in Iceland. Very unique types of mustard that I've never had before. U-turns up. I love doing just a little bit of damage like this because it lets us scout their set. So Calm Mind would be an issue. Ice Beam and Scald matter. Kind of. I don't want to come in with a Raikou. I don't want to come with Crest either. And I feel like I'm overworking my Blissey at this point. So I'm going to come in with a Raikou. Just take a little bit of damage on Raikou if I had to. Yeah, like Hot Dog's really good in Iceland. It's really good. Scald would suck. Scald Burn would suck. I'd rather eat an Ice Beam. Scald. Ugh. No burn, please. Please don't burn. Please. Please. No life. Alright, it's fine. I've gotten a lot of Scald Burns today, too. It's okay. We're going to Scald them right back, actually. There's a high chance they go to a Pikachu or a Raichu here. Remember, this guy has a Gliscor, sorry, a Cloyster, so we have to play this game really, really defensive. Yeah, we're just going to Scald back. They shouldn't stay in. I'm a Raikou. You're a Slowbro. You have to switch to Pikachu, probably, or Raichu. And you don't want to switch in on this. We should be able to two-shot the Raichu. Yep, this is my one-shot. Okay. Same thing. So if that's how much damage does the Pikachu, I think it might be a two-shot on Raichu if we get the burn. Yeah, that was a 6 Scald. Alright, so Pikachu's down. They're realizing that since they burn the Raikou, they don't need to preserve this many electric types. Like, their electric types aren't that great versus our team. So they're just going to fodder the Pikachu. And eventually do this Raikou. What are they going to send out to do with Raikou? Like, you don't have any mons that really... Like, imagine if I had the pair on that Mismagius. That'd be so nice. If you send out Mismagius here, how much damage do I care? Like, do I care? You're going to have Hex. So then we go to Blissey, and then you go back to Donphan. I don't need to give you a KO in this situation. Like, I just don't. We got the defog up. Like, we're free to, like, come in with our Blissey, Stealth Rocks back up. You switch back to Donphan. We know we outspeed Donphan and can Seismic Toss it. Okay. Mismagius is a little bit dicey. I'm gonna Stealth Rocks first. I want it up. I don't think I have Rocks up, do I? You Rapid Spin like 3 times. Hope you had a fun vacation. I had a great time, yeah. You can come right to Donphan. but Donphan's too low now. Yeah, okay, he's making the right play. He's going to +6. That is the correct thing to do in this situation. And then it's going to take me, like, I'm going to have to fodder, like, 2 Pokemon dealing with this thing. Okay. Only going to +4. That's fine. Awesome. So that one finally hits. It's very good that that hit, because like now I can kind of like abuse RNGs to I can try and switch in things now if I want. I'm pretty sure Lucario can just KO it if I get my hands on it too. So that's really good. So now like even if Blissey dies, I have Lucario. We're gonna try and soft willed out. We're gonna try, because you can get fully paralyzed. Yeah, you're just gonna keep Mystical Fire on if you need a crit. There's a crit. Fuck my life. You can see they just don't really do enough. I think you only get 10 Mystical Fires too, so like, I actually think we can wall it out with Blissey. And what I'm trying to do is get them to get antsy and switch, right? I want them to switch. I want to increase my amount of Stealth Rocks damage. And you have like mons like Cloyster that probably have Sash, Raichu that probably have Sash. Yeah. Nasty Plot there is completely fine. I don't care about you going to +6. It really doesn't matter. And we know you're going to Mystical Fire next turn. So I don't have any Pokemon that can actually eat like a +6 Mystical Fire, like Lucario can. But then I would have to hit my Meteor Mash. I'm gonna Seismitoss this turn. He already knows my set. I don't think he's switching either, but like I'm trying to PP stall the Mystical Fires. I'm checking what you actually get. Because, like, look, they don't even do half. Yeah, you only get 10. Cool. Yeah, we can just wall this guy out then. I love this type of situation. I'm not timer stalling. Like, what you're doing in this situation is, like, you're putting them on the timer. I think I don't die here. Even if I do die, it doesn't really matter. I don't think I die. Because the leftovers ticks. Yeah, maybe I die. I should have soft willed it there. That's my fault. If I live, I should just soft will every single time. Because that one actually did a lot more. That one high rolled. If it kills me, it kills me. Like, Lucario's a good switch in, but like, there's a Pero. We take it. Basically, it takes you like 2 Mystical Fires to be able to equal like one of my soft builds if I'm playing greedy. But even at this point, you've used enough Mystical Fires to where I can just sub out. Or not sub out, soft build out. Yo, Tina gifted 5 subs! Yo! 5 subs! I got super lucky there. They almost massively punished me. We do be taking those. Thank you. For the wedding. Yo, thank you! Like I was just talking about, we're gonna try and get like probably 3 to 5 subs a day to help pay for the wedding. Let's see how much damage this actually does. 294. Is that a crit? That's why you keep soft wielding. Oh man, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're gonna have Kelly on stream in a couple days. We're gonna show off the ring. We're gonna talk about our trip. We're gonna just have a good old fashioned stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, it's not even timer stalling. Like you only have 16 max Mystical Fire, and you already used like 4 before I started soft wielding. Paralyzed, that kind of sucks. It makes me waste a soft wield, but it's fine. But now that I'm at full, like actual full, I don't need to use soft wield next turn. So that means I can use Seismitoss in case you want to switch. I can punish something super hard if it switches in. Yep, we're in just a really good spot here. Basically, this is forcing you to have to take initiative, and you taking initiative uses your resources. It breaks your sashes. It makes you have to switch in mons that take damage. And again, I still have 6 mons. You have 5. I'm not trying to play for timer, but time is not on your side. Yeah, see, it just doesn't do enough. Not do enough, and now we can just soft will. Because they've used probably about 8 Mystical Fires by now. We have a 3. Oh, is that another crit? Bro, this guy's a crit master! Yeah, you gotta keep soft wielding. Yeah, it's still enough to soft wield out. They could use this turn since they don't have to soft wield to switch. We're Blissey busted. I know it seems like super boring to watch though. I apologize for the lame concept, but there's some people that understand just how cool this is. Like forcing your opponent to use their resources. Making them take the initiative is gonna be what loses them the game. Because if you switch in your Cloyster here and it takes like over half, breaks its sash, and it's just so good. You're so punished anytime you want to actually like do something against this sort of defensive team. Like, let me go back. Like their team was Pikachu, Slowbro, Donphan. Like they just got nothing. Raichu can't switch in on this. You can Wisp me. Should have been doing that a long time ago. Like I also have 32 Seismic Tosses. Like I can chill. Should have done that a long time ago. And again, its last move is Hex, guys. So it's like, or Shadow Ball. So it can't do anything here. Yeah, I'm in no way forced to do anything. Defense is the best pressure, yep. And the leftovers mitigate the Will-O-Wisp too. So it's like, it's not even like you can grind me out with just that. This person's best play is to switch out the Mismagius on a turn I have to soft boiled. And then, like, they don't even get anything out of it, you know? And I'm not losing the game to a plus Mismagius. There's a switch. It's fine with me. You can bring your Cloyster. It's your last shot at this point. Oh. That's fine. I'm gonna Thunder Wave this. I don't need to, but, like, Slowbro can get a little bit dicey. Calm Mind sets are annoying, and like realistically, I can always just phase it out with a Whirlwind. We also still have a freaking Raikou back there. Yep, Thunder was a great play here. Let's go. Let's see if it's Calm Mind or Scald. Psychic, that's fine. It wouldn't be Trick Room here in singles either. It doesn't do anything, you know? Blissey's just way too good. Battle end in 3 minutes, and I'm not even close. That was probably the last Mystical Fire too, which is why they actually had to switch. So it means they shouldn't actually think they can switch back in, unless they're going to do that right now and just get Regenerator procs, but that doesn't get them anything. Raichu, yeah, they're floundering right now. This might be a 2-shot after Rocks. Raichu has a really low base HP. No, Raichu's probably going to be about, it's still a 3-shot, but it's a 3-shot because of Rocks. Yep. Raichu should hang around like the 155 to like 160-ish HP, and Seismic Toss has 50 every time. Volt Tackle, he'd kill himself to recoil. Yeah, go for it. These special attackers, man. These special attackers. Not in my house. You also gotta remember, like, these are the type of situations where, like, the slight tells of when people send their Pokemon out tell me so much about their set. Like, the fact that this Raichu didn't come out, like, 20 turns ago means it obviously wasn't physical, you know? Otherwise, they would have brought it out a long-ass time ago. I don't care about a Thunderbolt. Yep, it's fine. Blissey does not care. And at this point, we're in a situation now where we're still maintaining our +1 mon advantage. Even if you bring out, like, Cloyster, get set up, and sweep our Blissey, we don't lose the game because of it. God, because now you only have 4 and I have 6 still. So even if you were to take my Blissey out, I'd still have a mon advantage. If you're trying to cheese me with the timer. Realistically, Blissey can wall a 6-tier Pokemon at this point. Blissey outspeeds your Donphan and can finish it off since we dedicated so many resources to getting it low. We can't fight the Mismatches, but actually, like, at this point, you would struggle before we would. So you have to send it your Cloyster. You have to take 25% from your rocks. And the right play here is to Thunder Wave, but I don't want that to miss. So I'm just going to Seismic Toss, and if you go for Shell Smash, it'll put you within range for E-Speed on Lucario. Yep. So we don't know if it's White Herb or not. But, like, there's no way we would ever lose to this guy either. Because even if it had Ice Shard, Extreme Speed is a +2 priority from an Adamant Lucario. We're in a good spot. And he didn't have the White Herb, so, like, that would be enough for Lucario to kill with E-Speed. They also they would have to get 2 Shell Smashes off to even think about breaking, like, mons like our Skarmory and stuff, too. So we Seismic Toss again. You can fight the Blissey. Yep. So Blissey's down. I think he speed KOs from here. I'll try it. I'll go fast. Gotta go fast. Come on. Let's get the E speed up. Let's get the E speed up. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Ah! I win. I tried. Now we had it though. He didn't have a wider. If he had a wider, we would have been something different. We just sent out Cresselia and walled it. But we still take those wins.